Is there anything that you see? Not yet. What are the first impressions that you feel?
No, I'm a little anxious. My heart is racing.
Your heart is racing. And what does your surroundings look like? Can you see anything? And it will all start to clear up and come into focus the more that you speak.
No, it's a war zone.
It's a war zone. What's happening?
There's people screaming. Men screaming.
It's okay. Nothing can harm you in any way. You're observing.
Shooting.
Weapons?
Weapons. There's lots of weapons. There's noise.
There's noise.
Noises.
Are you outside?
I'm outside.
And what?
It's just,
Is it daylight or night?
it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell.
Where are you right now? Are you hiding?
In a trench.
You're in a trench.
It's
And during this time, do you feel like you are male or female?
oh, I'm male.
You're a male? And what are you wearing? If you look down, what are you wearing on your feet?
I'm wearing boots. They're heavy boots and they're muddy. They're really muddy.
Heavy, muddy boots. And if we work our way up your body, what else are you wearing?
They're kind of a green-gray pants.
Hmm? And are you carrying anything?
I have a rifle.
You have a rifle? And does this male body feel young or old?
It's young.
It's a young
It's a
male
young body.
Okay. Are there others there with you in this trench? Or are you alone?
I feel alone.
You feel alone?
The noise is just... It's just, I want it to stop. I want it to stop.
You want it to stop? So you're alone in this trench and you're in like this type of war zone. Do you know why you are there? Why are you there?
I volunteered, I think.
You volunteered?
I think so.
Okay. And is there anything else that you want to describe about this scene? You sound very afraid.
I've never heard such noise. It's like I can't feel my hands.
Yeah.
There. And it's cold. It's really cold. It's wet. It's muddy. It's
wet and it's muddy. So it sounds like it must be fall or winter, depending on where you are. Is there any buildings around you? Or are you just in this trench?
I'm just in the trench. I can just hear the sounds. They're so close and they're so loud. And I feel like they're shouting, but I can't see anybody.
Okay. So you hear the commotion, you hear the people.
Oh.
But you can't see
I'm
anything.
blind.
You are blind? Or you or you just...
No, I'm blind. I can't see. Something's happened. My face is... I don't know if it's gone.
So did this happen during this situation that you're in, you feel?
Yeah.
So you've become blind?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well that explains why you can't see anything. But you feel like you are definitely in the trench, in mud.
Like it just because I can feel around me that my back is against something. I'm sitting against something. I didn't see I remember the pants. I didn't see the pants. I remember them. I remember the boots.
Right?
Because I saw them before. I saw them before.
Yeah.
And then there was that really loud noise.
And then it all went dark. It's okay. It's all right. So now we're going to...
I think I'm dying.
Okay.
It's feeling...
You feel... How do you feel about this revelation?
It's so unnecessary. I'm losing so many people.
Yes.
For nothing.
Yes. And you volunteered.
I think so.
You must have felt like it was the right thing to do at the time. Now whatever has happened has already happened, and you are on the other side of it. From that position, you can take a look back at that entire life and see it from a different perspective. Each life has a lesson and a purpose. As you look at that life, what do you feel the purpose of that life was? Now that you can step outside of it and look back. It sounded like he was a young man who ended up doing something he felt was right.
But then when I got there, I couldn't see the purpose. I feel like I was lied to.
You feel like you were what? Sorry?
I was lied to.
Lied to. Yes.
I just think it was a waste of life. It brought a passion for peace.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, brought a passion for peace. So that's what you learned from it?
We don't need to fight.
No.
We don't need to do that.
No. No. So even though it was a traumatic ending, there was a big lesson learned.
Mm-hmm.
And a big revelation. And a big purpose for you to carry forward into other lives.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And now that you're on the other side, do you feel alone?
No, I've moved into a different life.
Okay.
And I'm a warrior again.
A warrior again.
And this time, I'm the one leading the troops, leading the battle, leading the confrontation, pushing people to fight. I see nothing but power. I have no care for those who are doing my bidding. It's like I'm looking at it from outside, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You're viewing it.
I'm viewing it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like the boy in the trench that died.
Mm-hmm.
I had to experience that. To recompense for all the death and destruction I brought before.
You had to be on the other side of it.
Yeah, I had to see that. Because I can look at that individual almost with compassion.
Yeah.
But going, okay, you will learn.
Yep.
You will learn.
And this other individual that you're seeing, this powerful person, is this a life that you feel is before the boy?
Yes, yes. It was before the boy. It was before the boy. It was I feel like I'm Roman. I feel like I'm Roman.
Okay.
And I'm
so an older civilization.
Yes, an older civilization. I'm
very powerful.
I'm very powerful. I'm a politician of some sort.
Okay.
Because I'm standing, before crowds and riling up people.
And what do you get out of that? How do you feel?
Again, it's like I'm observing that. I feel like I'm the boy observing that life, and I'm looking at it through the boy's eyes. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The boy sees that man.
Right.
He's like, yes.
No.
Okay. This, everything you thought you wanted, every power play that you did, every person you murdered, every soul you killed, was it worth it?
Yeah.
The two are very intertwined.
The two, the boy and the Roman?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Complete opposites.
Complete opposites.
Because I'm sure during the Roman's life, he didn't see it at all the way that the boy sees it.
No,
Not at all.
No. He was so concerned with his power.
Mm-hmm. With his power, his status, I'm sure. Very feared.
Oh, yes.
Very
You will
feared.
bow to me.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
It doesn't matter how many people it takes.
no.
And do you see what the Roman is doing now? Or are you just seeing fragments and bits and pieces
It's
of
just fragments,
bits and pieces?
And it's through the boy's eyes.
Through the
it's
boy's
through his
eyes.
remembering.
Mm-hmm. And how the two are very connected.
Yeah.
So what would the boy say to him? What would he say to this person?
The pain and the suffering that you caused. Thousands, tortured people. He had people killed.
Yeah.
He killed his own family for power. And he had to see. I think that's why he was blinded, so that he had to see inwards.
Mm-hmm.
He had to see inwards.
Yeah.
He had to experience that.
Yeah. I can see that. I can understand that connection. And during the boy's life, he had to experience that receiving end of that darkness.
Yep, he did. To know not to repeat it. It will not be repeated in this life, in the next life.
Yeah. So do you feel like this Roman individual, did he have a long reign?
He had a long reign. Very sad life.
Yeah.
Very sad life.
Yeah. And upon his passing from that life, what do you think he thought was the purpose of that life then? What was the purpose for him to be
Oh,
in that powerful position?
because before he had no power. He was born into a life of slavery.
Not in that life, we're talking of another
Life.
separate lifetime.
It was a life of slavery. A life of subjugation. He had no power at all.
Yeah.
Nothing. He was a child. He was just a child.
It's just a child. And are we observing this child again, or we are
Yes.
this child? We're observing. And what does this child look like? Is it male or female? Do you feel?
It's a female child. She's ragged. She's very emaciated.
Yeah. So I assume she probably doesn't have anything on her feet. And if she does, it's not of any good quality.
She's on the streets.
And what's she doing on the streets then?
She's begging. She's scrounging for food.
She's being kicked.
She's so cold.
And she's in a town or city type setting. Does she have any parents? Do you feel? Or is she alone?
Feels alone.
She feels alone.
Really alone.
She's what?
She's scrambling for food. For something to eat.
Yeah.
Like she's eating dirt. Her stomach is so sore.
Her stomach is so sore from the hunger and probably not eating what she should be eating. So we're going to drift away from that scene, and we're going to drift away, and we're going to float away to a day that you consider important for this little girl. A day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We have now moved forward to that important day, and what do you see? What is happening to this little girl? What's happening to her?
She sees it's not a carriage, but people are carrying a person in a litter. I don't know what the name is. It's
In a litter? Describe it to me.
It looks like a little house on rails, and people are carrying it, and it's very colorful and there's lots of music and color.
Yeah.
And
Sounds like a festival or some type of celebration.
Celebration. They're celebrating this person.
Okay. And she's observing it?
Yes.
Okay.
He wants to be that person.
Do you feel she is a little bit older, or is she about the same age, the little girl? Or has she grown up a bit?
No, she's not very old. She's still very young.
She's still young.
She sees that person. She's like, that's what I want to be.
That's
I
what
want to be that.
And what is that? What is that she wants to be? Describe that feeling that she wants.
She wants not to fear for her life. She wants not to be so hungry.
Yeah. Does anybody notice her?
No, she's hiding behind something.
Okay.
She's just watching through rocks. I don't know what it is. It's behind a wall or something. She's watching. She's
Oh, I see. Like some type of wall.
yeah.
She's peering through. And she's still alone.
She's still alone. I could do that. I could be that. If I could be that.
If I could be that.
Wouldn't be so afraid and alone.
Yeah. And what would she do with that? Besides being fed and not afraid? Is it just for protection and safety and comfort? Because all she knows is what her life is now. Is there anything about this scene that you want to say anything more about?
No, she's drifting.
Okay, she's drifting. So we'll let her drift. And we'll leave that scene and we're going to move forward to another important day. A day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We have now moved forward to that important day and describe it to me. What's happening? What's happening on this important day for this girl?
The girl's gone.
She's gone.
She's gone.
Okay.
I've left her.
Okay. Do you want to move back and see what happens to her? Because we can move back to see.
No.
I want to just let her
I've
go.
moved on.
Okay. So we've moved on from her life, and she passed very young, I'm assuming. Do you feel?
I think so.
Okay. And what do you feel is the purpose of that life, the little girl's life? What was the purpose there?
It was for me to experience being human.
In the most humble way possible. To experience being human.
need to process this. I need some time.
That's okay. You can process it. You can absolutely process it. And are we processing all three of those lives? Or a particular life?
No, I'm. It's hard to describe where I am.
Okay. But you feel you're somewhere.
I'm somewhere, but it doesn't feel like Earth.
No. Okay.
It's not the heaviness of Earth.
Mm-hmm. How does it make you feel to be in this space where you are?
It feels like home.
It feels like home.
I'm trying, it's hard to get centered.
Okay. Take a couple deep breaths and we can center ourselves where you are. Take a minute. Because I'm sure when you go from a heavy density to a lighter density, it can be unbalancing. And when you are ready, continue describing where you are to the best of your ability. When you're ready.
I don't know if it's two suns or two moons. It's a different, it's not like the atmosphere here, you know, like the
air, the atmosphere on Earth.
Yeah, it's not like here. It's not like the Earth atmosphere. It's
So do you feel yourself on like a physical plane?
Physical plane.
Okay.
It's a physical plane.
Okay. Do you see anything? What do you see surrounding you?
There's a park type. It's like I'm not supposed to remember.
Okay.
So it's hard to.
That's okay. Can you feel that you have a body? Do you feel like you have a body?
Not in the same sense that I have an earth body.
Mm-hmm.
I have a consciousness.
Okay.
I have a consciousness and I'm part of a bigger consciousness.
Okay.
And I'm part of a council.
Okay.
it isn't an experience like an earth experience.
No. So you say you're a consciousness, so you don't have a physical body? Or you do have a physical body
It doesn't
in this
feel like a physical body. It feels beingness.
Mm-hmm.
Beingness
Yeah.
is there.
Do you feel male or female or not at all?
No, that is not. That is
It's
not
not
it.
necessary. It's irrelevant.
No, that's not it. That doesn't.
That's an earth thing.
It's an earth thing.
So where you are now is what you would call home to you.
It feels. Yeah.
Are you alone, or do you sense others?
Oh no, there's others. There's many others. There's many others.
Do they feel
There's-
your presence?
Oh yes, yes. It's not. It's very different. It's very different than.
What's that? There was a thought there, or something.
It's. We're being asked to volunteer to come to Earth. Because Earth is in trouble.
How's Earth in trouble? What's wrong with Earth?
There's an energy force. Some volunteers came before us. Some volunteers came before us, and they were to help to build the oneness. They were helped to build the oneness. But they integrated too much with the human.
Too much with the 3D?
Yes.
Is that what you mean?
Yes. Yes.
Did they forget their mission?
They forgot. They forgot.
It's probably that heaviness is a part of that.
Yes. And
did these volunteers come from all over? Or from where
most of
you
them
are?
came from our home.
Okay.
Most of them came from here.
And do you feel where your home is? Is it in another dimension or another planet? Or is it hard to explain?
It's like, I feel it's a planet. It's not a dimension.
Okay.
It's a planet. But the planet doesn't have the...
No.
It's not.
Not this.
It's not
it's
an
not this.
Earth planet.
Yes.
It's not a planet.
Okay. And you were called to volunteer.
I volunteered.
Yeah.
We were council. I was part of council.
Okay.
And we've been struggling with this for some time.
Okay.
How do we protect ourselves when we go there?
Yes.
How do we not get lost?
It's probably the most challenging place to be on. One of the most challenging places.
There's a heaviness.
Has Earth always been like this?
No. And I think that's part of...
Do you know what happened? Do you know what happened to Earth?
Yes. Yes. The connection to spirit was severed.
Intentionally.
Intentionally. And then some were drawn into it. To that. But there's more. There's more coming. The light is strong. There isn't anything to fear.
No.
There isn't anything to fear.
And I'm sure the ones who are in charge of this heaviness know it. There's a war going on. Another battle. But it's more of like a spiritual battle.
But it's...
Or how would you describe it? From your perspective. Because you're here to volunteer. And what are you volunteering for? What's your mission?
Wayfinder.
Wayfinder.
That's the word.
So like a guide.
A guide.
To show people.
It's very hard on Earth.
Yeah. And you had to reincarnate here many times to get to where you are now. In this lifetime that we're speaking of, this present day. Was it to prepare you?
Yes, because it's like understanding the Roman. The Roman, it was, I just about got lost.
Yeah.
I just about got lost.
That was almost like when you talk about getting trapped on Earth. I think that was probably, you were trapped. You got sucked right into it.
It is. The heaviness on Earth is just so hard. And it's not just the gravity. It's not just that.
Yeah. Elaborate on this heaviness. Like,
there's an energetic heaviness that is being perpetrated, that is being pushed. And it's like keeping an umbrella. Oh.
so,
It's the pyramid. It's keeping the pyramid there. The energetic pyramid there.
what about the pyramid?
You always have to return to the pyramid.
You do? Do you know which pyramid?
that was the connection in Mexico. If that was that pyramid.
And what are the pyramids?
Pyramid of the moon.
Mm-hmm. And what did that pyramid mean to you? What was special about that pyramid?
It's where I get re-energized.
So the
It's
pyramid.
very draining here.
Mm-hmm. So the pyramids hold a positive energy.
Mm-hmm.
And is this heaviness blocking or using the pyramids in some negative way? Or is it just...
It's where I have to go to recharge.
Okay.
I used to live near there.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the early lives.
Yeah. And was that a life that you felt that you still knew who you were?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And your mission
Mm-hmm.
to prepare you for this moment? So describe more of this heaviness and this negative that's here from what you know or have been informed of about it.
All I know is that we have to open the channels for everybody.
Mm-hmm. What channels?
The receptors. There's connectors to home.
What are the
And that
channels?
connector. They're all within.
Yes.
They're all within.
So it's
It's just some get blocked.
Yes.
They get blocked. The television is
The worst. It's a weapon. That's how I see it.
to be very careful, selective. Selective.
Mm-hmm. To be very selective.
Children are impressionable. Their channels are, they can be crossed, scattered. No, that's the word.
I understand. Because I believe children have the strongest connection to Source.
Mm-hmm.
And they know that.
So we have to make sure that channels stay clear. Stay clear. Meditation is important. In this life, she struggles.
What does she struggle with?
Keeping connection clear.
But doesn't she work very hard on that?
She does. She does.
So what more does she need to do then?
She needs to care for the body. She isn't caring for the body. The body's struggling.
And what is she doing that was she not doing then? Because she's very conscious about all of that.
No, she's using alcohol. She uses alcohol. She uses alcohol.
Is that the main problem? Or is there others?
She shouldn't eat meat.
Meat?
No, she shouldn't eat meat. Meat is bad for her.
All meat? Red meat?
Red meat is very bad for her.
Mm-hmm.
She picks up, she doesn't know it, but she picks up the energetic vibration
Of the animal? Yeah.
Yes.
I understand.
It's hard.
that.
It's hard for us.
It's hard for us.
As we feel it.
Hmm.
We feel it. And of course, when we feel it, her body feels it.
Yes. So no meat? No red meat?
No red meat.
What about chicken or poultry? Or poultry or fish? Or not at all?
Not at all.
Okay. No alcohol?
Unless it's a gift.
Unless it's...
Given.
Yes.
With love.
Yeah.
It is unkind to refuse a gift.
Yeah. So what else about her body that she's not doing right? Is there anything else?
She has to make it stronger.
Okay.
She has to build her body because she has to last. We need the body to last.
Okay.
We need this body to last.
And what do you feel is best for her to do? What type of things for her body?
I don't know. We don't know. I believe she has to find, experiment.
Okay.
She tries very hard.
She does try very hard. To me, she's Wonder Woman.
But she gets so focused that she doesn't listen. She doesn't listen.
It's like putting blinders on a horse. She's focused, but she's not listening.
We have to laugh at her sometimes. Oh. Oh.
She becomes too focused.
She gets too focused. She gets driven. Like, you know, she will start something and she's going, no, I can't. I have to finish this because I've started this, and she has to learn that if it's not working, that she has to stop.
Yeah.
She has to stop and try the next thing, and the body will know.
Yeah.
She has to trust her body. She has to trust it.
Yeah.
We cannot reinforce this enough.
So trust her body. What do you mean by that? Just so she understands.
We will take an example.
Okay.
She decided that she signed up for a year of Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtanga Yoga is a beautiful practice. However, it wasn't good for her body.
Okay.
It was very repetitive, and she would injure herself. She'd go, no, I've signed up for a year. I must finish this.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because she finishes what she starts, which is a very good thing, but it's a very bad thing as well when you don't listen. We are asking her kindly and with love and compassion to listen.
And she'll find it. What she's...
When the body hurts, listen.
When the body hurts, listen.
Listen.
Okay.
And the answers? She's got this amazing team of people that support her and help her. And she has us. She has us.
Yeah.
And even when she thinks we're not there, we are.
Always.
Always.
And her amazing team that you speak of, they're here?
They're here. Yes. No, she has support systems. She has you.
She does.
And she hasn't always thought of you as support. She has, she's a little bit afraid of you.
Why? I don't believe it.
She is. She's a little bit afraid. I think she's, you're very strong, and you have a temper, and anger scares her. And she doesn't know how to deal with it, so she retreats. And yet she has her own anger, and she doesn't know how to deal with it. And she retreats, but her own anger causes her much illness. And she's worked very hard. She's worked very hard on that.
I know that's something I need to work on as well, for sure.
You're working on it.
It's absolutely not something I'm proud of.
But we see you too.
I know.
We see you. You're part of this force, you know.
I'm trying. I know everything will work out. exactly how it's meant to.
Everything always does.
So with her not listening, is that also why she has her digestive problems that she's been plagued with for a very long time?
Yes. She's not listening. She's not eating the foods that are right for her. And if she listened, and if she took time, she's always in a hurry.
Oh, yes.
She's always in a hurry. Everything
Yes.
is a rush, and there's no need to rush.
Yeah.
She needs to ease up. Ease up. Ease up.
Slow down.
Slow down.
Whoa, girl.
That's why meditation is so necessary for her.
Mm-hmm.
She must continue that.
Yeah.
And that's why yoga is so good for her. She must keeps her slow.
Keeps
a
her
little
slow.
bit.
Yeah.
But no, she's learning. She's learning.
Okay.
But if she doesn't do this, she's going to develop some serious problems.
Okay.
All right? You make sure this is clear.
Yep. You tell her black and white exactly what she needs
Yes.
to do.
She cannot continue, like not listening.
Okay. Give it to her straight.
That's the only way.
So no alcohol,
No alcohol.
no meat.
No meat. Unless it is
Unless it's a
given
gift.
in gift.
Unless it's given in gift. So all her fruits and
Slow.
vegetables.
Slow. She must slow her eating.
Okay.
She must slow her water consumption is good, but she should not be eating before meals, and she should not be drinking before meals and eating during meals.
Okay.
And she wants to.
Okay.
She
So
has
she
a drinking problem.
Just in general. Linda Lou. So when she's to eat, she's just to eat.
She is to eat.
Just slowly.
Slow.
And then when she's to drink her water, it's to be separate.
Separate.
Away from her eating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Keep up with her meditation.
Mm-hmm.
And a yoga practice that doesn't hurt.
Yes.
And when it does, that means no.
No. But she must strengthen her body. The yoga is not enough.
Okay.
It is not enough.
So
She must continue yoga,
Mm-hmm.
but she must strengthen her body.
Okay.
No, we feel that what she's doing with the yoga is good.
Yes.
That is a good thing. But she must add strengthening.
Yes.
She must strengthen.
Okay. Okay.
And she must strengthen her heart
Okay.
as well.
And how does she do that?
She must sweat, like cardio.
Cardio. Okay.
However, whatever that looks like.
Okay.
Remembering, listen. She must listen. If it hurts, stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
She's doing many good things for the body, but improvements must be made because the body has to last. We need us. We need her,
Here.
the body, here.
So
We need her.
She has much more to come in her life.
She has much more to come in her life.
Okay. Because she's also worried about direction as to what she's to do next. Like, we know she's got a million things going. She feels like she's lost as to what she should be doing.
And she must be patient. She must be patient. We will open all the doors that need to be opened for her.
Okay.
She just needs to trust, believe, and have faith, and stop being so damn pushy. Stop. Tell her that.
Yep, stop being so damn pushy, Linda.
It's okay. Have trust. Have faith. Tell her that.
Yeah, I will.
She doesn't listen very well.
So she'll find it's going to come to her.
It will come to her.
Okay, so she's to keep going with what she's doing.
She must care for the body.
Care for the body. Is there any way we can help her with the body today? To help her, to realign her, to clear, so it's like a clean slate for her.
Let us think.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Because I know she doesn't want to be in discomfort anymore.
Give us time.
Okay.
She will feel better.
She'll feel better?
She will feel better, but she must follow our guidance.
Okay.
If she goes off that path, if she deviates from our instructions, the body will feel it.
Okay. Can I ask what was done for her to know?
We move the energy. She has blocked energy in her gut.
Okay.
It's all the way down from her stomach to her lower intestine. And we've cleared the blockages.
Okay.
There will be some discomfort in moving that energy out. She may feel very gassy.
Okay. But that's what that is. Not to be
Yes,
worried.
That's a good thing.
Okay.
All right.
And she feels that she dealt with the pain in her back. Is that true? That she did it? There you go.
Yes, but through medicine. The medicine has been helping her immensely. It's been opening the channels that
Okay. The plant medicine.
the plant medicine, and this is important for you. You must listen as well on this.
I'm listening.
I know, we know how important connection is to you. And we know research is important to you.
Yes.
Trust yourself. Trust yourself. We feel it important you find a guide that you can trust.
Find a guide.
A guide.
Okay.
We don't know what that looks like. But if you keep yourself open,
Okay.
who you need will come to you. It's like her.
Okay.
What she needs, we will open the paths.
Okay.
We will open the channels. We will open that. But we can't do it without a little bit of help.
Okay.
We feel it important that she continue using the medicine, and she's a little reluctant.
Okay.
Her she's reluctant going another step deeper.
Okay.
And she may not, well, she doesn't. You know, we've mentioned how stubborn she can be.
Yes.
Have we mentioned?
So you're telling her.
Open yourself.
Okay.
Still continue the path.
Okay.
Just
Have trust, have faith.
have trust, have faith. You've been introduced to where you need to go.
Yes. And when you said guide for me, what does that mean? What does that, I don't know what that means.
You, the plant medicine,
Oh, okay.
will open you
Okay.
stronger than you've ever been. You're strong now. You're strong. You've got many open channels, but not enough.
Okay.
We really feel the plant medicine would be beneficial for you.
Okay. So I'll go and I'll look into that and go from
But
there.
you must trust.
Yes.
We will do our best, and we will help her
Yes.
as well. But she's got to go through the process.
Okay. So she's to go through that process in trust
In trust.
and go to the next level.
And go to the next level.
Okay. And what she's meant to do will find her, and the doors will all open.
Yes.
But
yes.
you said you need a little help. Is that just
That's the
listening?
plant. That's the plant medicine
Okay.
will open channels. The plant
Okay.
medicine will continue to open the channels, but she's got to go more. She's got to go deeper.
Okay.
She's made tremendous progress, and we're very, very proud. Her connections to us are stronger all the time.
Yeah.
But this, all of us who are here for this, to strengthen the light, we must get there any way we can. We must use the medicines that the earth gives us.
Yeah.
The earth has everything that we need, that you need,
Yes.
that she needs, that all of us who are here as wayfinders need. Trust the consciousness.
And is this Linda's higher self speaking as well at this time?
We are all one. We are all one.